All right, Siren Unrestricted. Let's get it started. What is unrestricted? Well, unrestricted basically means no restrictions within reason. So obviously, like playing on a modified version of the game wouldn't be allowed. But we do allow turbo input or macro input. In this case, it's a turbo controller on a PS3. What that allows us to do, we won't show it on this level, but I will show it on the next level. What that allows you to do is just crouch down and completely like zoom through levels. Sometimes trivializing them considerably, like just making them look completely like a non-fuss, like a complete non-thing. Actually, there's a lot of the levels later on, like once you reach about the halfway point, maybe 50% of the levels are like that, where they're just completely, you just fly right through them. Okay, that's completed the first level here. This is just the tutorial level. Actually change the comparison here. We don't want to sweat it, we just want to have fun, right guys? I am tempted to run against my splits because we're due for a fat PB. We are due for the most monstrous PB. I know it. I smell it, dude. I mean, sub 50 is right around the corner. It's like I said, man, if we get sub 50 right now, I'm going to buy a Reuben sandwich, and I'll eat it on stream. This is Hisako. She thinks we need to be taught how to play the game, so she's going to try to put some text on her screen. Ha, get sidetracked. So what that is we're actually looking through the eyes of others. You can also look through the eyes of other like enemies on the level as well. And the function of that is that in this case we can actually skip seeing text on the screen that teaches us how to play the game. Oh, what's that? This doesn't look normal to you? Yeah, this is not normal. This is the turbo movement that I was talking about. That is accomplished by pressing turbo input on the L1 button that normally does this. It just strafes left and right instead of turning. Okay? If you turbo input that to match the refresh rate of the game, so 30, if your controller turbos at that rate, then you're in business. You can do the zoom movement in this game. This controller is my only solution so far that can do that on PS3. On emulator, you just set the macro on the settings. Okay, enter the sidetrack there. That skips us seeing tutorial text on the bottom of the screen. I'll zoom here so you guys can just have a look. Whee! So yes, as you may have guessed, it's considerably faster than just running as normal. In most situations, when you're running for a long distance without a companion, you're pretty much always going to use turbo movement, the zooming. We have the incurable zoomies in this run. Okay, cut her off a little early there because in Japanese she actually shows you the text before you finish the speech there. We do play in Japanese because it's faster. It's also a little bit easier. Hitting triangle and circle, you can like roll real quick with your thumb, and we do a lot of that. Triangle opens the little action menu you've probably seen and noticed already to like unlock doors. Open doors, you just press the action button. Unlock or lock a door is a little more advanced, and you need to actually open the triangle menu for that. And yeah, rolling triangle to circle is a lot faster and easier than rolling triangle to X. And so that, in addition to the fact that this level is maybe like 10, or not, maybe more like 3 seconds faster. The place where you save like 12 seconds, 10 or 12 seconds, is in just not skipping the tutorial text. It's actually probably much more than that, isn't it? I should actually time it one of these days, how much that actually saves. I mean, the thing is, you just never want to look at it, so I can't bring myself to actually have to look at that text, man. It's the worst. Say it ain't so. Don't make me look at the tutorial text. I already know how to play the game. No! Okay, so we've got a companion who we can actually control here, unlike Hisako, who's kind of just doing her own thing, and we have to follow her. We have tried to skip that level. Yeah, it's pretty airtight. So we're going to take the bullet for our waifu, for the afterlifeu behind us. Get shot in the face. But just keep running. That's how that level goes. It's not RNG whether you get shot or not. You're always going to get shot there. But it's fine. As long as you do it exactly right, you're never going to have a problem. This is what a weapon zoom looks like, by the way. As you can see, it like way outpaces the camera. All the zooms do, if you just zoom for long enough, it actually gets faster and faster up to a certain point. So you're actually accelerating. Even if it looks like you only accelerate for like 1 or 2 seconds, you actually accelerate for a little longer than that, to the point that you're going really, really fast. Okay, this level we're going to complete completely using the zoom. Only zooming. And then, yeah, the climb up will run out because that's not faster to zoom. You can't zoom up the ledge we have to climb, unfortunately, or else I would. Maybe someday. But for now, we just do this. Crouch down. And go to town. Really nice zoom, actually. Turn right a little bit. Oh, I got stuck on the bus stop sign. That's kind of funny that... Anyway, it was pretty decent, though. 41 on the climb. And that's it. We ran out of the level. That's all there is to it. Now, this level, we have a companion. No zooming for us. Not just any companion. The best companion in any video game ever. The best escort mission in any video game ever. This is the beloved Miyako Kajiro. She is the best companion in any video game ever because she's blind, which means that she has to use the sight jack mechanic to see through your eyes in order to be able to navigate around at all. If you go too far away from her, maybe like 8 steps ahead of her, anything more than that, and she's going to get into a range where she's not going to be able to see you anymore, okay? Even right here, I'm waiting to hear her footsteps so that I know when to jump down. Otherwise, I would literally have to climb back up. Yelling also sometimes works, but not nearly as well as just counting the steps. Counting the steps is actually better than turning around and looking at her. Casually, the game encourages you to turn and look directly at her. In the speedrun, we actually just count her steps. Oh wow, she's actually right behind me. This is really good. Yay, Wolfie. What's up, Wolfie? Okay, so hopefully she does the fast ledge climb here. She's hesitating. That's fine. She's still going really fast. This is a really good Miyako so far. We've got the perma aim on the screen, by the way. Wait here a second. She hesitated. Okay, so we'll hesitate. A few steps. Hesitate. A few steps. Okay. Yeah, every third step-ish, somewhere around there, maybe 4, you want to kind of hesitate. I'm doing all right, Wolfie. Good to see you. Okay, so we're going to try, we were fast enough, we're going to try to skip fighting the guy here. This would be the first combat in the game, but we are going to try to skip. Lazy casual, he doesn't want to do anything. I know. Sorry, guys. Okay, we need Miyako to follow and not to get caught by the lady. Come on, Miyako. Sometimes she freezes right there, and it's always a big Monka moment. Stamina. I think that just fixed her stamina. Let's go. This could gold. Yeah, she's actually following really well. And no stamina problem. You can hear when a character has run out of stamina because they'll start going, ah, ah. And that makes them run slower if they're your companion most of the time. Like in Miyako's case, she will actually run slower as a result. Considerably slower. Ooh, almost gold, dude. 3 seconds off of gold for this split is insanely cracked, by the way. Like, I'd say that's one of all the early game, that's the hardest split to gold, except, maybe like the first 2. I just golded the second split earlier today, though, so I don't know. Okay, we're going to wait 4.5 seconds here. And the reason for that, I actually waited a little bit of extra time, just to be safe. The reason for that is there's a sniper at the end of this tunnel who will shoot us if we come out early, so don't run out straight from the beginning of this level. There's also an enemy at the bottom who are going to time so that we want to be exactly the right distance from him so that he'll take 5 steps towards us and then yell. So if you're out of range of an enemy, check it out. They just yell. They'll see you. If you're out of range still after 5 whole steps, they will just yell. They'll give up and start yelling. Kind of like me when I was a kid. No, come on. Alright. We're going to leave that other gamer there alive because it gives us a faster door open animation over here. Okay, let this guy take a shot at us. That enables us to get a really good shot at him. We sight jack purely for timing. You don't have to do that. That's so that you can just time. He'll always be... If you do that, hesitate a second... If you do it right, he will always be looking at the wall when you come through here. It's really good, actually. Otherwise, you get into a really dangerous sniper battle with this guy at close range, and honestly, they're probably gonna win most of the time. just being real, like the snipers in Siren are almost always gonna beat you. If you get in a bad situation, if you're fighting on your terms, you can win. You can still win, right? If it's just a quick draw competition, you might still beat them if you're really cracked. You might still win. Okay, it's pretty good. How are we against our best? Pretty good, actually. Okay. Again, a companion on this level, so no zooming. No zooming allowed. Well, you can, but I mean, it just doesn't help you at all. All right, after this next level, I'm going to start a prediction on the Harumi toilet. Okay, guys? Okay, we're gonna count to 4 here. Now, every rifle enemy, every sniper in this game has 5 bullets. Okay, we want to knock in this one, that down to a gun with 1 bullet. We're gonna let him shoot that 1 bullet into the back of our head, which we will survive. Headshots don't do anything in this game. They all, no matter where it hits, does the same amount. Okay, a gun with 1 bullet. Use that 1 bullet to shoot me, my friend, and not my companion Tomoko. Thank you. So now I have like a pixel of health. So if I even just like fell from a particularly high place, I would die right now. But we won't. And that's that. We don't make any attempt to rescue Tomoko. She gets separated while I'm trying to pull her up. Oh well, next time we see her, she's one of them. Oh no, she's one of the gamers. We used to get to play as her in any percent. The meta, dude. We used to get to play as Tomoko in any percent, but we don't anymore because that level was eliminated by the sequence break called Tabori skip, which I will explain when I get there, because otherwise you are not going to, like, anyone who doesn't know this game is not going to know what I'm talking about. I guess the gist of it is it is a sequence break. See how some of all my splits, we've got mission 2, right? It's marked 2. Okay, coming up we have our first mission 2 actually pretty soon. Right here we're gonna defeat this whole level just using a lot of zoom tech. Got off the ledge, nice. No backup required. Don't fail me now, zoom. Nice, really good zoom. Okay, I'm gonna go for it. Oh. Unfortunate. All right. So we're going to try to finish this the any percent way. We got a checkpoint right there, so it's all good. Like that. Just smack him out of the way. No biggie. Yes, Tomoko becomes one of them, unfortunately. No, Tomoko! We used to play as her, but yeah, the sequence break, basically we get an enemy to open a locked door for us, and we are able to get a mission 2 completion before we've finished mission 1 and unlock the mission 2. This breaks the game pretty bad. I'll explain all of the effects when we get there, because otherwise it's going to be like, what is Casual talking about? We're going to count to 5. She cannot get shot. 3, 4. If she gets shot, she dies. 5. Okay. Now we're going to shout push past this guy. So the way that works is you wedge between him and the geometry. Seriously? That happened the other day as well. That's just unlucky. So the way that this works is that you wedge yourself between him and the wall, and what that does is when you shout, it raises your arm a tiny bit, just enough to push him out of the way a tiny bit. So here, let's do that right now. Thankfully, this level is really short, so we can actually just set it up immediately again and just walk right out. So this guy is actually in a position, he's stuck in place there deliberately so that you can't just leave the level. So, you know, even having to do second try is still way faster than how you would play this casually. Yeah, which would be, yeah, considerably slower. Let's do a prediction, guys. You guys want to do a little gamba? Gamba, gamba. Gambling is wrong, except in Twitch points. All right, I don't know, wrong. I don't want to make people feel judged, but the casual Twitch stream does not approve of or condone gambling with real money. However, gambling with channel points is perfectly acceptable. That's what they're for. Unless you're saving up like 100K to make me do a challenge run, which is also perfectly reasonable. I have actually had plenty of those redeemed in the past, so let's see. Mr. Swiss Roll has redeemed one. Tom redeemed one. Not the Tom who's been in chat recently, but a Tom who was a mod here a long time ago. He hasn't been on Twitch in a couple of years. I haven't talked to him in ages, actually. I hope he's doing all right. I messaged him like 2 years ago. but I never heard anything back. But yeah. Anyway, he redeemed also true 100% at 100,000 channel points. Matt also redeemed one. Bog Hag is saving up to do... She wants to do Bug Snacks and Outer Wilds, she told me, at the same time, which I'm only going to let her do one. But she's coming up on 200k, actually. So she'll be able to do that. What if people redeemed? Here, let me focus real quick and then I'll tell you all about it. So people have redeemed. Tom redeemed a true 100% of Dark Cloud 2. Matt redeemed a true 100% of GTA San Andreas. Mr. Swiss Roll redeemed true 106% with all platinum relics, and that is in Crash Bandicoot, Wrath of Cortex, which is one of my favorite. That's my favorite 3D platforming game of all time, for sure. Best 3D platformer of all time. And the best 2D platformer is none other than Wario Land 4. I think that's just a fact. Sorry if you're not a big Wario gamer, but I happen to hold that as just a fact in my head. I'm assuming that. What is stream dying right now? Is that what's happening? Is stream suffering? The game? The game's not crashing. Oh, but my stream is fine, right? My stream is fine? Okay. The game's not crashing. Don't worry. Oh! Sorry, I'm so... Sorry. Yeah, Crash dude, I'm so upset. I just want to finish a good run here. Okay, so sorry about that. But yeah, Crash Bandicoot Wrath of Cortex is one of my favorite. That's definitely my favorite Crash game, and I would say, yeah, that's my favorite 3D platformer of all time. I would consider it one of the best. I think it's just the most fun to play and replay. And yeah, the 106% wasn't even the hard part of that run, of that playthrough. It was the platinum relics. Okay, I'm just gonna say it. Some of the platinum relics in that game are actually like really, really cracked. They're actually like really hard. Please don't. Okay, we're good. Backward stagger, pretty scary and unlucky there. But honestly, it's fine. There we go. He's looking to the side. Got him. So guys, there is a prediction in the chat right now. Where will Harumi be? That references the school level coming up later on in the run. We will be playing as the teacher with the little girl in tow, Harumi. She's the only one who makes it out alive. Okay, well, the only one who escapes the underworld, I should say. For those of you who've played the game, we know who else makes it out alive. Kyoya, Yoriko, and Tamon all survive, but are trapped in the underworld forever. Unfortunate. Oh my god, this is so much faster on PS3. I'm not used to the side zoom being so fast. We only recently found out that if you also hold up D-pad while you're doing this, it results in a considerably faster side zoom than what is even possible on a emulator. Please, man, run, run, run. Yeah, it's actually so good. Phase 5. I don't know what that is. But yes, true. Honestly true. Okay, zoom out of there. All good. Okay. Okay, now we've got another level where we're going to be doing some side zooming. Her other zooms just don't work. Weapon zoom, even for her, is just not good. And yeah, coming up on the next level after this, we will start seeing a lot of weapon zooming, which we haven't really seen much in the run so far. This one's another side zoom, though. Hopefully we're fast enough that we can one-cycle the guy in the mine shaft, but we will have to see if we're Minecrafting today or not. Let's see. Okay, we skipped this guy, so that's good. Oh, step back. It looks like we're not going to make it, probably, based on that. I think we're not going to make it, so I'm just gonna yell for him right here. like that. Perfect. So no harm, no foul. We only lose like 3 extra seconds if we have to do that. Maybe very slightly more than that. Yeah, it wouldn't be very much more. So as you can see, yeah, we actually outpace the camera. It becomes pretty hard to tell where you're actually going sometimes. Okay. Activate this Siren. Siren is active. So now we are going to try to get this guy to grab us. Hit me. Hit me again. Okay. Thank you. Thanks. That's enough, though. Okay, you can 180. That's honestly fine. Okay, the reason we activate the Siren is because there is a gamer down there. He actually just saw me at the very end, but it's all good. Doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter if he sees us now because we're zooming. But yeah, there's a sniper in this tunnel, and we have to get him out. Otherwise, it's just GG. He's going to shoot you for sure. I have tried to skip him. I have tried to skip. You can actually, in True End, you don't have to go get the book bag. So you can actually just risk it for the biscuit and just go for the skip right off the bat. But because we have to run by the Siren Shack anyway, we just go for it. We just do that. So we can like guarantee a finish. It's a pretty good pace, honestly. This one's going pretty well. Okay. Hands are sweaty. Mom's spaghetti. Alright. So we're gonna weapon zoom up to this guy. Nice, we got the magic bullet. Magic bullet is when you shoot that guy and kill him in one hit, which we really, really want the magic bullet. Turn, my man. Okay, that means we have a bullet to spare. Because we got the magic bullet, it means we just have 1 bullet to spare. Otherwise, we would have 0. If we missed a single shot and then had to still fire twice to kill the guy, we would actually have to go grab ammo. Wow, really fast Yoriko. This could gold. Okay, this was actually really good. Oh, not up there. We got wedged. Okay, that's actually good because that means we can wait for the cutscene. You either want to get so fast that you can shoot her 3 times before the cutscene, or you want to wait until after the cutscene, because if you shoot her once, we have 1 bullet, by the way, and nothing to reload with. That's why you have to be really careful on this level. But yeah, if we had shot her once and then got interrupted by the cutscene, she actually takes off running like rocket booster speed takes off running. Not like, oh, it's a moving target. No, it's like a freaking flying target. It's so fast. Like, you're not going to get her. You're not gonna, like, well, okay, that I shouldn't say that. You do get her, but there is it's like a coin toss almost. You very well could miss. So yeah, you either, if you get there really fast, then you can do it. And if we had the extra bullet too, so I could have chanced it, but this run's going pretty well, and I just want to keep it that way. So just play it. In some of these places, you want to play it nice and safe. Which on Siren, thankfully, there's a really, really good bank of just really solid, still really fast, honestly, safety strats. Come on. Dude. Oh, God, thank you. The 6th shot. We had nothing left in the cylinder. That would have been pretty bad if we had to reload. That's a rare one. It's been a long time since I've ever hit anything beyond, like, 3rd shot on this. That's kind of a rare one. You can see it against my gold right now. We're already losing time against gold. But it is what it is. Honestly, we're just lucky that we're able to do that at all. Because otherwise, the alternative is run all the way around the level behind the sniper, hop on the roofs, wait for his cycle to be lined up correctly, and then shoot him. No thanks. I'd rather actually just take my chances. And usually with the setup that I do, I think other runners are doing that now too, where you let the tree poke through your chest. I think that's just like the standard now. Unless you go for the bridge shot, I feel like everyone else is going for the branch. Okay. So we are now in the school, which means the prediction is coming. We are about to close out the prediction. Okay, I'm going to side zoom straight through this hallway. Nice and easy. Did not get shot. Do not need to reset checkpoint. We get a checkpoint right here, so even if we did, it's not a big deal. She has the fastest 180 in the game. Fun fact, she actually has the fastest 180. So for her, it's always worth it to 180 instead of like turn manually. Whereas for the professor, it's almost always worth it to turn manually instead of 180ing, because his is the slowest. Oh my, what are you doing? What are you doing? What? I mean... No, dude, obviously I want to see this guy. Like... Okay, we're gonna have to wait for him to turn around. I've been getting trolled so hard in here lately. Okay, good. There we go. So now he's leaving. So having him in here creates kind of a problem, which is why it's bad that he didn't shoot me. I know that sounds crazy, but we actually want him to shoot us when we're entering the gymnasium. That's the most consistent thing that you can get, is if he just shoots you. And yeah, I am aware that that sounds kind of crazy, but yeah, you... Last chance to predict, guys, by the way. Very last chance to predict. If someone wants to predict library, very last chance right here. I'm about to close it. Okay, let's see if he's out in the hall. Nope, no gunman out in the hallway. I'm closing it. It looks like we've got... I'm not seeing him. It looks... Maybe Harumi's in the toilet. No, nobody. Okay. Prediction result is library. Man, this analog stick is so bad. There we go. That wasn't the fault of the analog stick. I didn't get as much zoom as I thought I was going to. I fired a little early. Prediction result is library, guys. Better luck next time, toilet believers. Okay, we'll fight this guy. That was pretty fast. We might not have to fight the principal. No, there he is. I might be able to sneak attack him, though. Let's try that. No, whoops. Nah. If I had stopped like a frame earlier, we would have been able to sneak attack him, I think, but I was just a little bit too far in. Maybe more than a frame. Maybe that's an exaggeration. Casual speedrun has never exaggerated about a thing ever. How dare you? Yeah. Anyway. So now we're back at a level again that we've already been on, but we don't need to worry about our companion, and yet still we're not going to zoom. This is like one of the only levels in the game in the any % route where we would not zoom, even though let me turn off my D-pad zoom actually, because it can kind of mess up our movement. Okay, there we go. We want this guy to, well, I mean, he can shoot us or not shoot us. Yeah, he missed. Doesn't matter. We need this sniper to see us right here. Okay, perfect. Now we have to run the perfect line right there. Good. If you hesitate here, you die, basically. Like, he's so fast that, let me put it this way. If I got the slow door open animation, he'll shoot you while you're still in the doorway. So, you kind of have to nail it. You kind of have to get the fast door animation. The way you get that is if an enemy is pursuing you. In the case of the sniper, actually just the sniper having just immediately seen you, that's enough to get the fast door open animation. Okay. Now we're at the only split that matters, which is what we always joke with this split. It's the only split that matters because there is a pretty inconsistent strat. It's consistent enough that it's always worth doing in a run, always, and even in no reset scenarios, I've never like gone over estimate because of it, or gone over estimate in Siren at all ever. Yeah. This is the Tabori skip. So we need to first exit this house, and then we'll be able to set up a sequence break that skips, like, I'm not joking, like 20 minutes of gameplay, just simply because it skips a whole loop of levels and sends us to a level that we shouldn't have unlocked yet, but we do, just by the power of doing a mission 2 earlier than we do the mission 1. which is only possible in a few places in the entire game. There are physical obstructions keeping us from doing it, just like here, but I'll show you how we get past this one. The others, we haven't figured anything out yet. We haven't been able to do any other early mission 2s without like cheat codes that let you walk through the walls and stuff. Yeah, there's an enemy outside patrolling. We're going to use her to open a locked door that we cannot unlock ourselves, okay? And that's about the size of it. Okay, I'm going to start another toilet prediction for you guys, and we're going to retry checkpoint here. This is the new copium strat. I don't know if that actually does anything 100% guarantee. I feel like I get a better chance here. So we're going to get kind of a specific lineup and back up. Okay, I'm going to be quiet and focus now. Listen for her footsteps. Okay. That felt pretty good. That might be just barely short. Get in there. Yes! Yes! Oh, yes! Yo, first try unrestricted Tabori. Let's go. She didn't open the door for us. Usually when we do it with this method, she opens the door. It's actually the funniest thing. Bro, that was so good. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And that sends us straight to Harumi's level, where we play as the little girl from the school. No toilets or libraries this time. We're in a little hiding cupboard. Our nice little hiding spot. And we do have an auto-scroller. Got the Tabori. That's right. What up, Super? Fellow Siren runner Super. Howdy, gamer. Yo, when are we going to organize the Southwest Speedfest? The real question is anyone from New Mexico invited? Because in my mind, the Southwest is like Arizona and Texas. Maybe. No, forget about Southern California. They got their own things. No, I'm just kidding. Of course New Mexico's invited. And Colorado and Utah. Everyone's invited. I would say, like, if we ever did do a Southwest Speedfest thing, it should... I'm going to advocate for it to be in Phoenix. Okay? I'm going to advocate for it to be in Phoenix. Phoenix Airport is pretty cheap to fly into from a lot of places. It's not great for international. Even though it is a good international airport, it's not cheap for international flights. But regional, like if you're coming from like Dallas Fort Worth or something, it's really cheap. Or Utah or anywhere nearby-ish, it's really cheap. It's not like, you know, like LaGuardia or something where there's a million fees associated with coming to the airport. It's actually pretty chill. Okay. I'm on the fence, man. Do I wanna go for the skip here or not? My run is going so well. This is actually a pretty decent run. There's a good chance I PB here. Should I go for it? I kind of have to, right? Thanks for good luck. Yeah, of course New Mexico gamers are welcome. What the? She didn't... You know what? Because of that, I'm actually just... You know what? That's a sign. That's a sign. That's a sign. You know what? So there's a thing here. It's really risky. Because if you get caught, it's game over. So what I've realized is sometimes she has a faster animation than others, even if you wait the proper time. At that point, because I messed it up, it was better to just leave it. So what this does is it saves a decent amount of time if you can actually yell and get the mother and Tomoko to leave. You actually save a good amount of time. And you can tell how much time you're saving because the mother will be like walking into Tomoko and she'll still be there. If you only get the mother and not Tomoko, that's how you know that you're saving actually a good amount of time. But yeah, I just recently found that. Well, I theorized it like 2 years ago and then recently actually made it work in a run, which is what anyone cares about. But yeah, we only recently made that work like a month ago. I realized how to make this work without triggering the dad, and it's yelling from exactly where I tried to yell just now. Okay, now we can just run actually. which might be a little scary for anyone who's played this game casually to see me running in here. It is a little bit scary, even as a speedrunner. It never ceases to be scary, to be honest. This level is scary forever. Also, predict, guys, if you want to gamble channel points. This is your last chance to predict on the toilet. The level in question is coming up next. Freestyle and Harumi. Oh my god, no, go through the gate, go through the gate, go through the gate. Okay. Turn off the turbo movement for this, because we're actually going to need to do some really precise non-turboed movement here. Okay, that looks good. I took off a little early. I think it's fine. So this is actually really, really tight. This is one of those things that's a lot harder than it looks, to be honest. It was library last time. It was library last time. We're still doing pretty well, even though we didn't do the skip just now. This is a really good run. We want toilet. 11 points on toilet. Let's go, Wolfie. Yeah, that's the spirit. Okay, 943 points on toilet. It's building, it's building. The case for the toilet is building. Okay, activate my turbo side D-pad buttons. Oh my god, it's so fast. It's so much faster than on emulator. I'm actually just not used to it. It's so much faster than I'm used to. Okay. There we go. During that cutscene, I got shot, so I'm actually going to retry the checkpoint. And yeah, we turn off the turbo. This is the last chance to predict, by the way, guys. If you're going to predict, if you're going to predict anything, this is your last chance. Okay. Last chance to predict something. And again, the deal with this is Harumi will be in one of two random locations. It is completely randomized. I promise you, there's nothing we can do to manipulate it. We have tried extensively. There is nothing we can do to manipulate it, unfortunately. Come on, zoom. Okay. Think the Glock gamer... Yeah, he's not even close. We're good. Very nice. Very nice. Last chance, guys. You got about, like, 30 seconds before I'm closing it. Okay, we want to alert this guy so he chases us up here, but casual, won't that make it more dangerous? Yeah, we'll check this out. We're going to defeat her for safety. You can actually glide past her, but just for the sake of this run being good, and yeah, I would like to submit this to GDQ, so we're going to just take it nice and easy. We're also going to kill this guy because, yeah, just another few seconds to make it a lot safer. You can actually zoom past this guy as well, but it's risky. Everything can get really messed up here really, really fast. This level snowballs real bad, so I'm not willing to have any of that nonsense. Oh my, hello. Okay, get into a position here where we can attack him. Hit him 3 times, and we will get teleported back to the bottom of the basketball court. Last chance, guys. Prediction is closing. Last chance to predict on the toilet/library. Let's go toilet, let's go toilet. No, it could be, I mean, we already got a toilet, so they think it's more likely that we get a library this time. Well, I don't know. I don't think it actually works that way. I'm not sure. I don't think so. I think it's just randomized completely. Wait. Ooh. Gamer is in the library. Prediction result is library. Bummer. Double library. Unfortunate. I know in a run like this, of course we get double library in the actual good run. Just gonna zoom and fight this guy real quick. Let me out of here. Get me out of here. Bro, where is Harumi? She actually got stuck somewhere. I can't believe this. Of course we get the double library and a cursed ruby. Where is she? Bro. Where is she? Wait, actually though. Where is Harumi? Okay, this isn't funny anymore. Are you serious? Are you serious? What was that? Of course in the good run, dude. Of course in the good run. I have to fight him twice now. Of course. God. Siren. Okay, she's right behind, I think. Oh, 1 second. There. Okay. Not enough that I got double library. It's not enough to get double library casually. You also have to get a random meme that no one's ever even seen before. What was that? What was that? What was that? Anyone? Anyone? Can anyone tell me what that was? What was that? Man. Come on. Okay, we're gonna zoom here. Nice, powerful zoom. We actually recently discovered that her side zoom is even viable on PS3, and that's only because of the up D-pad thing, which for some reason on PS3 makes it so much faster when you're doing that side zoom plus up D-pad, which on emulator I think actually breaks it and makes it unable to work. So pretty good for us. Get through. Okay. It also makes you glide up against surfaces a lot better. So you're much more likely to actually be able to fit around corners and stuff. Go. Go, man, zoom. Come on, zoom. I'm gonna shoot this guy because he's right here. That zoom was almost good enough that we could have skipped him. That was pretty good, but we'll be able to skip the second guy, so that's good. Thanks for the little bite, a little love peck. Thanks, bruh. Wolfie King is new here. What the heck? Why did you unfollow? And then follow again? Haven't you been following for a while? Did you just unfollow just to follow again? That's a real fan right there. No, wait, don't do that, guys. It messes up your follow age. Probably miss. I have done the same thing, actually, on a few different streamers. On Abdu, the Resident Evil 4 runner, I have accidentally unfollowed him. I'm trying to think who else. I know I've unfollowed other streamers by accident. I've almost never unfollowed a streamer on purpose. Maybe like 2 or 3. Like, okay, there was one time that the only one time I can think of that I actually unfollowed someone. I'm sure I probably have unfollowed more than this, but the one that I can think of, I raided them, and it was a small, this was right when I first started streaming, and it was a small raid. It was like 4-person raid or something, which is, you know, I mean, that's for some stream sizes, that's big, right? And I raided a guy who had like a couple hundred viewers. I'm not going to say their name, obviously, because I don't want to be talking smack, but they were really rude. They were really rude about the fact that there were not a lot of people in my raid, and saying why raid at all. And I was like, okay, all right, you won't have to worry about me raiding ever again, bro. Don't worry about it. Like, man, who does that? It's so rude. But yeah, anyway. Yeah, I unfollowed that person. I actually unfollowed. I just sat there for for 30 seconds listening to them talking about this and saying why even bother raiding and all that stuff, and I was just like, Alright, bro. See ya. Like, I don't need to be here anymore. I'm good. I think I've heard enough of you forever. I'm good now. No, I'm gonna have to reload. It didn't reload too, really? Okay, come on. Get him. Grab this door. Hopefully I get hit here. Actually, no, there's not enough time. Okay. Grab the book. Get me out of here. And that's mission 2 objective that we needed. Now we can leave. Nice frame of the door. What was that about? Did you guys see that? The frame of the door was black for no reason. Well, I mean, for some reason. I just don't know what. Yeah, it bummed me out, man. I actually felt so bad. I didn't, you know, I stopped raiding for a couple streams after that. I stopped raiding people. Made me sad. I mean, also, you guys got to understand that this is like, for me, Twitch is not like a primary income source or anything. You know what I mean? Like, for me, this is just for fun. That ain't skibbity at all. That's not very skibbity of you, bro. That's kind of toilet behavior. What's up, Dougie? Yeah, it was not very skibbity of him at all, was it? To be saying stuff like that. But yeah. Go! Yeah. I mean, I don't know about toxic. Is that a little toxic? Maybe. I mean, maybe he just woke up on the wrong side of the bed. I don't know. Yeah, I'm always trying to see the best angle in a person, even if it's just straight up not there. I feel like if we had a little more of that attitude, maybe there would be better stuff, better people around. Everybody kiss Boghag's Lucky Wood Chip. Doesn't that sound like an Elden Ring item? Boghag's Lucky Wood Chip. I love it. I'm gonna tell her that next time I see her, which will probably be tomorrow night. Okay, that should be the good time. Perfect. Okay. So we use that guy's shouting. We run in a very specific path so that that guy's shout just so happens to time right with the sniper reloading. We get a checkpoint here. So we're gonna hit that. And weapon zoom straight over here and attack. Oh, she was ready, bro. She pre-fired the corner. That's nuts. Hopefully, I don't think she got a yell off. So I think we're okay to just go. Oh, let me out of here. Okay, we're good. Yeah, we're good. Okay, so I'm gonna zoom up ahead of Yoriko here. Yoriko's best girl, by the way. I don't want to hear any arguments. Don't even try to fight the destiny that is Yoriko. She's the best girl. That's all there is to it. So we're actually going to do only power attacks here, even though it's not as fast, because the weak attack, the quick attack, can actually snag on the wall next to you in that spot. It's really bad, and if you snag there, you can actually get stun locked to death. So we just do power attack there for safety. Turn around, bro. Okay, and this level's just about over. We're just gonna saw this wood in half and leave on our merry way. And by the way, guys, I'm not so a lot of bigger streamers and even some smaller streamers will have like limits on raid size that it'll allow, like a minimum that it'll allow raids, a minimum to trigger an alert. That's not what, like, I don't have any problem with that. That's totally understandable, right? Because a lot of big streamers would just be getting spammed if they allowed like 1 viewer raids, you know. So it's understandable that some streamers have to like turn that off. So I'm not trying to throw shade at all. You know, I'm throwing a little bit of shade at this one particular individual who was like actually very rude to me, and I was just trying to bring my little comfy Twitch gamers to see their stream, you know, because they run it. They're one of many runners that runs a game that I like. But after that, yeah, I think I was good on it after that. Okay, we're gonna bait 5 shots here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Zoom up to him. Hello? Got him. Okay. That was a little gulp. Okay, we actually don't have to fight the lady anymore. We can simply zoom through this door a little bit and grab that. Just a little bit faster, even second try like that. I think it's slightly faster than fighting the lady and having to open the door and then grab it. Kitchen lady should be on our left side. Yep. Let's zoom up to her and just get her. Zoom backwards so we can push past Yoriko. 180, open the door. Oh, Hyoya, let's go. Oh my, hello. Try to get him to shoot at us if he's going to shoot at all. Like, he's not going to shoot at all, that's good. Okay. She's right behind us, we can leave. Is this going to gold, though? Wait. Hang on. Ooh! 0.1 gold! Let's go, let's go! The 0.1 gold! Yes! Mission accomplished, guys. Let's go home. You did it, Leon. Thanks. You know, you're kind of cute without those glasses. Give me your number when I get back. May I remind you that you're still on duty. Okay. There we go. Just do a little wrap around this gamer here. This little gamer fellow. Okay, and now we will zoom, 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 zoom. Very nice zooming, actually. Holy. That was really fast. Go. Okay. Okay, we're good. Yeah! We might gold this, actually. This is really good so far. I'm not gonna do the zoom here. Let's see if that's faster. It's like borderline whether that should be zoomed or not, honestly. No, my gold! My precious, precious gold! I think gold's dead now, but yeah, we still got a decent run. Anyway, thank you for watching, guys. This is the end of the run. I'd like to say a special thank you to everybody. Oh, that's it. That's the end. Seriously. Thanks for watching, guys. We did gold! 10-second gold! Yo, that was pretty good! That was pretty good. Yeah, that's gonna be the last one for me today. We got the gold, guys. We got the gold, fellas. That was a pretty good run, right? That was actually pretty good. I'm trying to think. We got double library. Where else did we get memed? So not only did we get double library, it actually would have been another 30 seconds faster. This would have been like a low 52 if Harumi had... I'm not sure what happened. Yeah, I'll submit this probably. This is, I'd say nothing really went wrong and the commentary was pretty good, so... It's double library, but now the Gates Paradise will open, so it's all good. Alright, guys. Let's, you know what? I will do a 1-minute prediction. 1-minute lightning prediction, guys. Shrine Fortune, 1 minute, go. You have 1 minute, 1 minute to predict for the Shrine Fortune prediction as we watch the cutscene. Yeah, thank you guys again for watching. This was pretty good. I actually almost, yeah, holy moly. And again, this isn't, yeah, this category is going to go so much further. Get the corned beef. Maybe. I might get some corned beef. Get a little Reuben sandwich. I'm going to keep streaming. I may even run more Siren, but it'll probably be some other category. But yeah, you guys have like 10 seconds. Shrine Fortune right now if you want to do it. Well, we watch a little bit of cutscene. I will actually check my IGT as well. This is a pretty good run. It's probably going to be a 36 though. So, decent. No reset strats. What can I say? You know what I mean? But yeah, overall, I'd say this run went off without a hitch, except for the school levels. We got kind of memed, both of them. We got Toilet Toilet, and they were both kind of slow in addition to that. Other than that, pretty good runs. Summer best is a 46. It's like now a low 46, so it could be a lot better. But anyway, yeah, let's check that Shrine prediction. I'll check my IGT as well, actually. Let's check the IGT real quick. That should be like a 36, mid 36. Oh, a low 36, that's fine. Oops, we actually don't want to continue. Except we do, we can actually, I forgot we can actually continue here, of course. All right, let's check out Shrine Fortune prediction. Again, everybody, if you're watching this on YouTube, thank you for watching. Everybody in my Twitch chat, thank you for watching and for being here and chatting with Casual and keeping him entertained through the long Siren grind. Thank you guys so much. And to any other gamers watching this for future speedrun submissions, this has been Siren. It's only going, Unrestricted is only going to improve over time because of the controller solution. I already bought yet another controller that is going on eBay that's going to arrive in like a week and a half. And that one supposedly fires at perfect 30 hertz. So that should be the long-term solution. So we probably get it like be even faster than this, because there are going to be places we can turbo that we can't turbo with the semi-consistent solution that we have, which is like 98%. Anyway, let's see this result. Prediction result is bad. Prediction result is bad. Bad outcome. Congratulations to the gamers who predicted bad. Good believers, better luck next time. The dark and narrow path must be traversed by the faint moonlight. That which you desire requires patience. He whom you await may not appear. That which was lost is still hidden. Journeys will wear down your souls. Unexpected disaster awaits in trade. Scholarly pursuits will be hindered. Be selective in feuds and quarrels. Illusions may cloud love affairs. Illness is severe. Gather your family. No chance of marriage in sight. Bummer. The prediction result is bad. Congratulations, Dougie and Gray. Sorry, Wolfie. Better luck next time. It's never good when you're... Yeah, I know. It does seem that way, but it's probably the same thing for the people who predict bad. It's only good when they predict bad. Or, you know what I mean. That's how it always feels. But yeah, thanks again for watching, guys. I've been Casual Speedrun, and this is Siren, the unrestricted run. Any percent is also very cool, just not as much zooming, or zero zooming, actually, so check that out as well. Hopefully I'll get to see you guys at SGDQ, so until I see you next time, I've been Casual. See ya.